Okay, part number, I think, 6 of the videos, the Idafa construction. Saying Idafa constructions like Jina Gapdopi, which makes no sense to anybody who's listening to the videos. Yay for inside jokes. The Idafa construction is the primary way Arabic does possession. I'm going to say this straight up. Idafa is a long, complicated chapter. Arabic does a lot with Idafa. This is only one of the very many things Arabic does with Idafa. You're going to learn more stuff that Arabic does with Idafa in year 2. But this is the very basic thing that Arabic does with Idafa. And so we're going to touch on it very quickly. Well, not very quickly, but we're going to touch on it very basically. But this is the very foundational building block of what Arabic does with Idafa. And then we're going to build on it little by little in the coming year on what Arabic does with Idafa. So this form of Idafa is the primary way that Arabic does possession. And what it does is you take two words, word 1, word 2, and you put them together. And using the cases, you create a relationship between these two words. And that's a relationship of possession. And so we're going to call the first word the first term of Idafa, the second term the second term of Idafa. Arabic has its own terms, Mudaf, Mudaf ilayh, but we're not going to use those terms because they get confusing. Okay. The first term of the Idafa does not carry al. Alright? This first term of Idafa does not carry al. If you put al on the first term of Idafa, it often looks like an adjective. Well, the thing that's being described by an adjective. So it sounds silly. So do not put an al on the first term of the Idafa. Alright? The first term of the Idafa does not carry an al. However, it is definite. And you're like, boom, mind blown, right? Like, how is a term that does not carry al definite? We're getting to this. Even though it does not carry al, it does not get a tanween. What's tanween? The an, un, and in. Even though it does not carry al, it never gets a tanween. Okay? Don't be saying kitabun ustadi or kitabun il-ustadi. Alright? That's just ugh. Don't. Just don't. Even though it doesn't carry an al, it never gets the tanween. It's just kitabul ustadi. Gets a regular fatha kasra dhamma. So the first term of the Idafa, no al, no tanween. It's just a regular fatha kasra dhamma without the al. Why does it not get an al? Because it's already definite. And al makes something definite. So if you put the al, you're going to make it double definite. We don't do double definites. The second term can either be definite or indefinite. Remember, the Idafa is made up of 2 terms. So second term is either definite or indefinite, depending on the meaning. Usually it's definite. Okay. It can be either definite or indefinite, depending on the meaning. But the second term is always majroor. You go all the way back to our cases slide, cases video. The majroor, the default sign is e. So the second term is always majroor. The case of the first term, the i'rab, the case of the first term is normal. It depends on its place in the sentence. So if it's in the mubtada, it's it's marfu'. If it's fa'il, it's marfu'. If it's maf'ul bihi, it's mansub. If it's in a prepositional phrase, it's majroor. It's just normal, like any normal word. The best way to translate an Idafa construction is the first term of the second term. Alright? So, Kitab al-Ustadi is the book of the professor. قهوة المدرسي, the coffee of the teacher. مكتبة الجامعة, the library of the university. Alright? So that's the best way to translate the Idafa construction. It's also the best way, as a hint. If you have to do an English translation of a possession into an Idafa, the best way is to convert that English translation into an off meaning. So, for example, if somebody says, translate, I saw the professor's book into an Arabic, first translate that into, I saw the book of the professor. The book of the professor. And then translate it in Arabic. That's just a hint. Examples of Idafa. So, Kitabul Ustadi fi Safi. So you have here the Mubtada. Kitabu. That's the first term. The second term here is definite. Al-Ustadi. Remember, the second term is always majur. So, Ustadi. And then you have here your khabar, fi safi. So, your mubtada is Kitabul Ustadi. Remember, so it doesn't carry an al, and your nominal sentence always has to be started with a definite noun. But the Kitabul Ustadi is definite. It's made definite by the Ustad. It's the book of the professor. It's not just any old book, it's the professor's book. So the book of the professor is in the class. That's the translation. The book of the professor is in the class. And then to simplify that translation, say the professor's book is in the class. But it literally means the book of the professor is in the class. And because it's in the mubtada, it's marfu', so it gets Kitabu al-Ustadi. Now the next one, Ra'aytu Kitab al-Ustadi. The next one's an object. I saw, Ra'aytu, I saw Kitab al-Ustadi. I saw the book of the professor. So this time, since it's direct object, maf'ul bihi, it gets a fatha, Kitab al-Ustadi. But notice the Ustadi is always kasra, because it's always majrur. Alright? The last one, al-qissatu fi kitabi al-ustadi. So kitab is always changing. The first term of the idafa is always changing depending where we're putting on the sentence. However, ustad, the second term of the idafa, is staying majrur no matter where we're putting it in the sentence. The story is in the book of the professor. And the last one, that tip I'm giving you, this is the professor's book. First change that to, this is the book of the professor. And هذا كتاب الأستاذ. Alright, now a couple of other things. Complex idafa. Complex idafa is complex. Idafa can be a string of multiple words. So the Arabic professor's book literally translates into a 3-word idafa. Kitabu Ustadil Arabiyyati. Alright? The book of the professor of Arabic. The book of the professor of Arabic. I want you to notice two things here. Notice that in the case of all the words of the idafa, none of them carry al or tanween except for the last term. That's the first thing. The second thing is, all of the terms of idafa, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, to the infinitieth term, get majroord. Alright, they become majroor. All of them are majroor, except for the first term. The first term varies depending where you put it on in the sentence. The rest of them are all majrur. So you could have كتاب أستاذ العربية سعودية الشرق الأوسط. I don't know. That's a really weird idafa, but whatever. All of that would be majrur except for kitab. Alright? The last one, possessive pronouns are technically idafa. Remember how I was telling everybody, don't say al-khalati or al-kitabi. And I was telling you that it's being made definite by the ya at the end. The possessive pronoun. The reason why it's being made definite by the possessive pronoun is because the possessive pronoun is technically an idafa. Alright? That's why you can't say al-qissati, because it technically translates to the story of me. That's why all of it that's why the al and the ya can't go together, because it's technically an idafa. That's why you don't say al-qissati, you just say qissati, because it's technically an idafa. Alright, that's it for idafa, and I only got to 11 minutes. I thought this would be a lot longer because idafa is one heck of a thing, but I did rush a bit. So watch this video like 9-10 times. Alright, thanks. See you next time.